どうもヒロッキーです。ヒットマン3プレイしていきます。今回は2つ目のミッションプレイしていきたいと思います。今回のターゲットは1人だね。おっと、
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
レンガだ。これか。彼になりすます。よいしょ。どうしよっかな。屋敷に入る前になりすましたいけど、ちょっと無理かな。警備がいっぱいいるもんね。今
I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
よし。サーベル。いや、ちょっとこれはダメだろう。ちょっと置いとこう。お、鍵を壊す。鍵がない。ちょっと近づいてみるか。お、これはチャンスか。チャンスだね。今しかない。OK。変装する。よし OK。まあ話を聞く限りだと、その今回のターゲットアレクサ・カーライルか、本当は生きてるんだけど死んだことにして、葬式を開くっていうことでいろんな人を呼んでるらしいんだよね。で、なぜか探偵をいっぱい呼んでるらしい。一体一体何をしようと思ってんだろう。ターゲットを目の前に。
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
調査を開始する。ああ、言っちゃったな。ちょっとここは下手に動くよりも。
Mr. Fernsby, I'm ready to see the crime scene.
探偵のふりをしよう。
If you'll follow me, sir.
抑え込む。常に 脳裏によぎるな。
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by a rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will
confess.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Zachary.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this.
あれか。今回のターゲットじゃないのか。勘違いしてたな。
Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
カメラを装備。これか。で、スキャン。
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him.
毒?
Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
包丁。お、なんだ?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
長靴。遺書。
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
なんかあるかな。でっけえ鏡。あ、すごい。ちゃんと書いてある。とは言ってもな。特にこれといったものがないな。これ入るだけだもんね。ないな。出ちゃうもんな。お？あるじゃん。おお。すごい。漫画とかで見るやつだこれ。
It's a secret passage.
お、しまった。
This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
あ、すごい。マジックミラーになってる。屋敷の見取り図。
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
わ、すごい。境目がわかんない。へえ。
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Hey,
Did you establish
How
a
are you?
time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I've prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
インテル、
This is very useful information, 47.
容疑者一覧か。長男、次男。疑いあり。
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
どうしよっかな。あ、ダメなんだ。そうか。
This area is a restricted area and I can't let you in. You're trespassing and I don't do warning shots.
ダメか。
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
鍵がない。これいけるかな。行ってみるか。あの人が行ったら。大丈夫これ。それにしても腕力すごいな。あれ、あ、違った。もう一個向こうだ。よし。
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
夜9時から深夜までってことは、まあアリバイはあるってことか。お、またや やばいなこの屋敷。からくりがいっぱいじゃん。まあそれはそれでワクワクするんだけどね。また穴がある。なんだこれちょっとどうしよう。そこに出るんだ。開けて陽動してほっ、完璧。ああ、どうしよう。変装するか。いや、ダメだな。ここによし。けうん。
Someone like you is beyond me.
なんか実績が今新聞紙で行ってみるか。あ、やべえ、こっちから開かないんだ。まずあ、大丈夫。よかったー。
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
リンゴ、あんず、炭酸飲料。早いとこ出ちゃうか。
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were
どこ
yesterday?
にいました？
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches, would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
こっちはエマ・カーライル。
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
誰かが嘘ついてんだろうな。まだ2人しか聞いてないけどね。他の家族はどこにいんだ。すごいな。貴族の食卓って感じだね。
It's really done, I guess.
ん
Over. Never can I ever disappoint you again, Buffalo.
なんだ。
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30.
8時半
Anything
ご
else
ろ
I。can do to help?
Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then
Oh.
this big funeral thing tomorrow.
Rosie, tell me what you did last night.
I'm in trouble, aren't I? I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe.
一緒に喋るんじゃない。
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
鍵が欲しいな。うん。バールさえあれば開けられそうだけど。
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Wayne, give us some privacy, would you?
うん。
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
うん。
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes. Crap. Hey, pick that up. Rebecca?
Use it?
Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
なんだ。インテルを表示。ケースファイルの写し。あ、これ大事なやつだな。お。
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Gregory, stop.
あ、バール見つ けた。これであそこの扉が開くかな多分。どこだっけ。あ、ここか。うん。お。オッケー。お、マスターキーだ。
Zachary's diary.
日記だ。
This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. And 47. The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room,
ほ
proving he didn't write it himself.
う。なるほど。やっぱり他殺か。ゴルフクラブ。毒だ。
Painkiller. Lethal if you use enough of them.
But not the poison used to kill Zachary. Of course, Madame Carlyle doesn't know that. Are you considering to frame the butler, 47? Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings.
そ
Unless,
う
of
だ
course,
ね
you。want to do some more detecting, 47?
羊が見当たらない。どこだ。あ、いた。調査を終了。ちょっと待って。
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
さあどうなる。いや、暗殺のゲームのはずなのに普通に探偵やっちゃったよ。どのタイミングでターゲットを暗殺できるんだろうな。ちなみにターゲットがどこだ。上かな。
Hello, sir.
通れる。あ、通れる。初めてこのフロアに来るな。
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
ここ。あ、違う違う。あれ、こっちじゃない。あ、こっちか。
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
え。
Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat.
あ、びっくりした。この人が言ってんのかと思った。違うな。味方でした。バレてると思った。
Go ahead.
ファンズビーが怪しかったですね。
The butler, Mr. Fernsby, killed Zachary.
Fernsby? Oh, you've got that wrong. He would never do such a thing. He is the most loyal man I have ever met.
I found pills in his office that matches the poison that killed your brother. Furthermore, I found Zachary's notebook, half burned, in Mr. Fernsby's fireplace. It showed that Zachary intended to publish a
50年前。
confession to a murder the two of you committed nearly 50 years ago. The murder of your older brother, Montgomery.
That's outrageous. We did no such thing.
No need to feign innocence. I know a killer when I see one, and my discretion is assured. The papers also described how Mr. Fernsby helped you stage the murder of Montgomery as an accident. I believe he killed Zachary not to be exposed as an accomplice to murder.
Sweet Fernsby. You were wrong, Mr. Whitman.
Eh?
He did not do it to protect himself. He did it to protect the Carlyle legacy. Mr. Fernsby, like myself, understands that sacrifices must be made to secure stability and prosperity. Mr. Whitmer, I'd appreciate it if your findings never leave the
せっかく調査したのに。
I understand Fernsby's actions, and there is no need for them to have more consequences than they already have. Fernsby was very fond of Zachary, and I am sure his decision will haunt him to the day he dies. About your reward, have you considered an amount?
あ、ここで調査ファイルもらえるんだ。あ、これもらえたら楽だな。報酬？金か？いやでもお金もらってもな、この世界関係ないしな。調査ファイルもらえないっすかね。
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Arthur Edwards, the constant. That must mean you're... I expected you'd show up. But you're not here to kill me. If you were, you would have already. The enemy of my enemy, I suppose. You can have it. You earned it.
お、もらえるっぽいな。お？くれる感じ？
The file you want is in the safe. Good hunting. I need some privacy. Thank you.
少し一人にしてちょうだい。これはチャンスだね。お、調査ファイルだ。これこれ。
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
あ、いけるいける。いや、どうする？ここでやっちゃうと見られそうだよね。あ、やべ。戻っちゃったよ。うわ、広っ。関係ないけど。広いけどなんもない。どうする？あ、行ったな、あっち。ちょっと追いかけてみるか。
I know you have a lot of questions. Some I will answer now. The rest will have to wait.
お、家族会議だ。
Zachary's sudden death is a great tragedy, but also a great inconvenience, as it happened just now. I'm dealing with the situation in a discreet and efficient way, and I expect your cooperation in all related matters. Secondly, the arranged funeral event tomorrow
入れとく？
will take place as planned. No one can know that I am still alive. I expect you all to act your part. Lux, as you will know, I have to go to my friend and stop right now.
やばいやばいやばい。
What the hell do you call that? Now go meet your...
君は何も見なかった。いいね。よし、戻るか。なんかめっちゃ怪しまれてる。どうしようどうしよう。 いや向こう行っちゃったけどどうする？
Back off and trust that I'm in control. I have contingency plans and make sure that you get information, useful, factual information when I have it.
Yeah.
For now, I need time to focus.
あ、待てよ。これはチャンスか
？And alone. By choice.
Mission complete.
よっしゃー。
Well done, 47.
ちょっと関係ない家族巻き込んだっぽいけどで脱出ポイントは1箇所だな。まずどうする？やばい、監視の目が。危な。出られない。ちょっと向こう向いてほしいな。コインで。やべ。向こう向いてくれ。オッケーオッケーオッケー。あ、大丈夫っぽいね。よーし、ずらかるぜ。いや、ちょっと余計なことはしないでおこう。いや、長かったー。普通に探偵ごっこやっちゃったよね。よいしょ。
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out. It's the Constantine. Shit.
あれ？大丈夫か？一緒に来た味方がなんかやばそうだけど。よし、とりあえず脱出。オッケー。いや、まだまだいっぱいあるな。うん、星2。ミッション時間1時間。いや、これ編集が大変そう。多分半分くらいはカットするかも。 OK。 じゃあとりあえず今回はここまでかな。いや、ほんと長かった今回。次回は次のミッションやりたいと思います。それではまた次回よろしくお願いします。それではまたね。